A man only glanced into the cave for a second when he was shocked to discover a motionless cowboy standing inside. No matter how loudly he called out, the cowboy never responded. His curiosity was instantly sparked, so he decided to investigate. Just to be safe, he tied a rope to a rock at the entrance and called his dog to scout ahead. But strangely, the dog looked terrified, staying far away and refusing to move. With no other choice, he swallowed his fear and entered the cave alone. After only a few steps, he suddenly felt something blocking his path. Confused, he reached out into the darkness and felt what seemed like a strange wall of air completely sealing the cave from the outside world. The sight left even him, an archaeologist, completely baffled, but it only fueled his curiosity. Without hesitation, he stepped through. The moment he crossed the barrier, he was horrified to see the cowboy, who had been standing perfectly still, slowly begin to move. As he ventured deeper into the cave, the cowboy's pace grew faster and faster until he vanished from sight. Even stranger, ever since entering the cave, the light outside had been flickering non-stop. Before he could figure out why, a terrifying roar echoed from deep within, followed by a piercing scream. That was enough to scare him out of his mind, and he sprinted for the exit. But the instant he stepped outside, he froze. It had been noon when he entered. He was inside for barely 2 minutes, yet outside it was pitch black. Even his dog had disappeared. Worse still, everything around him had changed dramatically, as if decades had passed. Terrified, he rushed toward his car, only to find it transformed into a rusted wreck covered in weeds and tangled vines. Without wasting a second, he tried starting it, hoping to escape this cursed place, but the battery was completely dead. Then he noticed his work ID had yellowed with age. Every sign around him suggested that centuries had passed. Completely confused, he searched the area for clues. That's when he spotted an off-road vehicle nearby. Seeing no one around, he planned to take its battery for his own car. But when he got closer, he found it was just as decayed. He clearly remembered that vehicle wasn't there when he arrived. Then a backpack inside caught his attention. It belonged to his student, Nick. Only then did he realize how serious the situation had become. He guessed that after he entered the cave, his worried students had come looking for him, and all the evidence suggested they had entered the cave as well. Thinking of this, he returned to the entrance and gathered the courage to go back inside. To avoid getting lost, he scattered glow sticks along the ground so he could find his way out later. But when he crossed the air barrier, the glow stick he tossed suddenly floated in midair. Instinctively, he reached for it, and it slowly moved with his hand. Only after fully passing through the barrier did it finally drop to the ground. At that moment, the cave entrance behind him began flashing again. At the same time, that terrifying roar echoed once more from deep within. But this time, he didn't turn back. Instead, he pushed deeper into the cave, because his students were likely somewhere inside.